Oi, oi, hello and welcome back to TEC Monday. I hope you are all well and good and forward to some nice racing here in Tokyo. Nighttime conditions. It's around 9. Just picking up the schedule. So 8 rounds are in, 2 to go, and this week we are at the Tokyo Expressway south clockwise. So there's one very tricky part of the track, the downhill death chicane. And of course, fast street circuits here at Tokyo. Walls are close. That's always the challenge here at this track. So have a quick look at the team standings after rounds, and you also see the Scissor Fisters, yeah, still in the lead. And Shred and Points gap to Titan still in P2. So those teams, they have been in the clinch for the top spot the entire season, and also see that there are some teams behind still lurking. Schnell Fast Racing with River and Richie. They are so not too far behind. Just 4 points. The different team done. And one-man team currently. Heinz Racing Lemony is running 4th. Then we have a little gap. 2 Black Banshee LT Hunter. Eurosco the 3rd. The Indicate are having a bit of a comeback currently. They good. Jump the order. Pick up round for them for the rest. 2 races to go, I've mentioned. Always. We are waiting for the qualifying to start. Should be in roughly 5 minutes, so we have a quick look, maybe. Into practice for our drivers. See, so today there's no rain. This layout doesn't feature rain, so entering up of course if it's nighttime and sunny, cloudy, sunny again, the conditions. A lovely night race here at Tokyo. On the drama part, got to the last 2 rounds. So this also means there is the mandatory soft tire compound rule in place again. Soft tire has to be used. All compounds are available for the drivers. The 60-minute race, multipliers times 3 on the tires times on the fuel. It's most likely a 2-stop. Of soft mediums, I reckon. Guess 1 stop into soft would be doable. Again, I haven't turned the wheel, haven't attended any practice sessions, so don't know what the strategy will look like. How bad the tire wear is. There's also like many power sections on the track. Which probably limit some of your strategy options then for the race. Have the first time this chicane downhill with the weight of the GT3 BMW should be okay, not too crazy of cars jumping all over these curves and crashing into barrier with some lighter road cars at some point in these races. But yeah, if he hits the curve funny, I think still are in danger and have a load of a crash. But yeah, looking at the clock currently, 2 minutes I think until start qualifying. Qualifying as usual, 10 minutes time for your one main lap. Up to you, go out on track. Add some of practice lap times here for the qualifying. What can we expect? 31.9. And fastest time after one lap so far. Both the entire wear. Bit of a misunderstanding. Okay. They are low 32s, high 31s. Like, yeah. That goal, if you want to start at the front, have in okay, all 50 drivers are ticked in. I guess are ready for qualifying. Waiting on the signal. Oh. See, I will come out early to the lap. As always. Here's Evan going on and is leaving pit lane. Couple of cars indeed. It's the first car on the track. Is it? I don't know, maybe Sluxy. Oh, it's some overtakes happening on the short outlap here, so pit area is just before the final sector. And you have to complete the chicane while you start the lap. It's a good warm-up. Get into the flow. We have Sluxy running, Dylan is running Oscar as well. Thomas as Dash during the Urias. Right. Go to the onboard. I guess first time into the long technical assist. It's like seeking the ball slightly. We have a good run approaching it. Okay, so that's the first thought, it's the other way around. So out of the hairpin, and it's the long run. Some little bends, but it's flat out, so that's why the exit out of the hairpin is very, very important for the run. You need to carry the speed through the tunnel, left, right, so hard movements, then the right-hand turn over the bridge, as I say, weak corner, some banking, then going downhill, very roughly before the start of the corner on left-hand side, and jump over those sausages. Then into the final turn is a little lift needed, early upshift to fourth gear, you can take it flat, get the line, and it's a 32.7. Next little bit 31.8, so basically confirmed that time from practice Oscar with 32.5 test level. Here comes Dashi. 32.1. That is P2 for Dashi. Very easy. Next group of cars, that's Deering and River coming off the final turn. Deering gets not the fastest lap, level 35. But with a 32.8. Then we have Bird. 32 P5 overall. Dread doing qualifying, and he's taking pole position, so he made it this time to enter qualifying session, and just like that goes purple. Beetlejuice P7 for now. Oh, missing. Oh, the Furious 2 at a meeting with Barry and Vance. Let's see. Can catch that on the further back. Already crashed, unfortunately, so that's probably last position. But achieving 3.1. G on the flying lap, and where is Lemony on the out lap, so you would last driver then to set the lap time. Early this time. Best M driver currently dashing P3, 32.145, and Richie takes it with a 32.122. So that leaves us with Lemony screens. And for the run, 31.786 the time to beat. The time. There's a little bit of a room. The exit. And now focus. Stay in the chase car. First sector, I think 100. Just around on the 50. Going to right, left section. Get close to the walls. Yep. Good, it is up the 10th. Ready? And roughly 100. Oh, the hairpin. First gear into second. And it's the long run. Wind. It's not too bad for this long straight. See the next bit, sector time. I lost a little bit. The right hander close to the side, early on the corner. It's left a little bit on the table. The chicane, early. Move over those curves, don't run too wide, you get a injectable penalty. That looked fast. Was it fast enough for pole? It's a decent run out of the final turn. Now it's okay for it's a 31.72. But of this track that I think last year CTC race against TCR, he was like I dread. Really, literally, yeah, that race overall, yeah. So knows how to be key here. Definitely also Dylan and Lemony, literally the best driver in the M class. Close with Ashy and Oscar, so 3 pros. The amps make it 4 amps. Major is Kurt in P7, and you have Beetlejuice. And Sluxy is reserving for Kiko Blasi today. To Sluxy and River. No drivers, then we have Chavez and Prodigy. 2 amps make it through with as ring as the pros starting towards the end. Just on an out lap again, I'm not sure. Maybe he's just trying to get a little bit of confidence boost or chicane before we start the race. One should set a new lap time at the stage, so the grid and have the graphics in a couple of seconds when qualifying runs out. That it's pros amps a mix on the drivers. Oh, I drivers are. What about third? Well done. Qualifying lap. Body managed to survive without crashing. Then again, it's probably better to crash in qualifying than during the race. Over time, so another minute and wait up standings again. So a shred hole. So that's bonus point already, and G for Schnellfast Racing also gets a point, or maybe I don't have the exact point system, but definitely for starting pole so Dylan up there as well. Lemony top team drivers are up there again, fighting with their teammates further down the grid again. Best overall team performance by Team Dunn, Dylan and Kurt qualifying. Should be interesting. We'll see how the race evolves, of course, as always. Bring up the race results graphics for you. 31.786 pole time for Shred. Dylan on that front row, 31.8, and third driver on 32. Mark is by many. That sort of that. Or drivers in the M cloud. She started second row, Dashi Oscar, row number 3, and Kurt on the fourth row alongside with for the first page. Second page, we have two pro drivers, Foxy and right behind them we have Thomas and Prodigy. They're also like fighting for quite a bit throughout the season. Thomas and Prodigy currently leading the class standings. Prodigy, Thomas P3. We have Taz start the race. Happened. Have like graphics anymore. Okay. Boss. Ooh, you're already racing. I really missed the start, so it's green. We are racing. It's dark, like we don't see anything. Shred not the best start. Dylan on the inside. We go for the first time into the S's. Dylan takes the lead, and then it's like many cars so close next to each other through the first twisty bits of the track. Slowly cycle through the grid. We have a couple of side-by-side moments already, and heading into the hairpin for the first time. It's also one of the crucial overtaking points, of course. So far, it's like a bit of some now seem to be forming grid order, and let's get through the situation. Dylan on the softs, Shred on the mediums, Lemony Squeeze on the mediums, softs for Richie. Also Oscar's on the softs, so they want to get past Lemony. Can they do it? Lemony defends the inside line. Richie has to defend from Oscar. Downhill we go into the chicane for the first time. We went side by side. This could be a crucial moment. I think we survived for the first lap so far. One of the losers is Dashi. Started way up front, running with medium tires and some damage, going backwards. Then we see two wide situations into the S's. A bit of contact with the wall here as well. Prodigy leading that group now. He's on the softs, Taz on the mediums, Dashi on the mediums, 3, 2 is on the mediums, and Hearing on softs still at the back of this grid. At the front we see some development here as well. Dread closed the gap to Dylan, and it's a little gap to Lemony. There's some fast and drivers right behind. There's Richie and Oscar. You can choose is right behind Oscar. Very defensive. Oscar a bit too wide. Before choose more correct, or just showing the nose, looking to see the entry into the chicane. She will be under pressure soon, but it's the same for Oscar. It's close racing for those first couple of minutes. Not sure where to look, it's too much racing action going on. Just cycle through, see a little gap to River. He's trying to catch the tail of this Cruise Loxy as well within a second or so. Then actually outside of this extreme range, but gets himself a little bit off a run now. Yeah, 2 Dashi, 1.2. Is Thomas, Tess and Hearing just unable to really make some moves early on. Now might get them done 14 from now. as on the mediums. Okay, so let's see. That is eyeing on the mediums. Challenging Dylan for the lead as the inside line down on the outside. Someone going to back out before the chicane. Yeah, Tread is staying behind for now, but has some serious speed on the tires. Might be in a very good position. That strategy. Dylan is on the softs and can't really break free. Alonso it all depends, of course, on the strategy. Interesting, 11 has a half-second penalty. Not sure where the penalty line is. Might be losing that position then to Richie. Oscar is close, Beetlejuice still close. Little up in position, got past Bird, so no chance. Trey. Still 5 seconds. 1 and P8. I'm seeing a little gap, lost that totally. Rochi on his softs, he opened up that gap, now behind. Is on mediums, Thomas on the softs, Thomas pushing a little bit. See Dashi and Deering. Same situation, we have a medium runner and a soft runner. As trying to the pace, something happened. Furious has a little bit of damage. Make contact with the wall. Yep. Oh, yep. Oh, and that was an unlucky moment. Dashi got involved into that as well, so Dashi with massive damage on the front. That's gone now, but lost a big amount of time. And we see the challenge for the lead. Dylan versus Shred again. Different lines coming with the hairpin. Dylan keeps the lead for now. Shred has a massive run. Can he position his car over roof, defending the inside line for upcoming right-hander? Keeps that lead. Yeah. Emily lost 2 positions with that penalty from down to P5, so she and Oscar both got the move, and now Red with the run inside line. This could be his position now. Dylan is backing out. The right-hander and Red into the lead, touching the walls for a moment. And we have 2 seconds to get to Richie, Oscar, Lemony, River, and Lemony with another half-second penalty, cutting too much of the chicane, probably. Opportunity for River and also Beetlejuice to make something happen. And there's the second penalty in a row. Still haven't figured where the penalty is. I think it's just before the start-finish line. Quick look. And with 410's got a decent run this time. Willem though, with the slipstream. The softs versus the mediums doesn't go for a move, where we see G and Oscar side by side. Oscar around the outside. Can he make it happen? Richie and Oscar, there was a little bit of contact. Richie keeps that position for now, I think, but they lost half a second to the leaders with that move, and the cars behind, they are just really close again. Lemony on the best exit of it, over the sideline, and now there's the penalty to serve for Lemony. He will move that position to, or maybe 2 minutes as well. Yeah, British driver kept it clean, so not ideal 2 laps out of 32. Can keep it clean, still in a good position. So Bird with a solid start to the race so far. P8 Sloxy in 9th position, lost a little bit time, and here comes Prodigy, also running the half-second penalty. We will serve that at the end of this lap. Then during 8 some moves now, it's P11 only getting really using the rear, coming out of the hairpin. Thomas's teammate in 12. And we have the cars that had some moments. Lewis got a bit lucky with that wall contact test. But he and Dashi not trying to catch the drivers in front. 33.7. Second on Taz. Miller this time with the penalty. That's good for Shred. He will probably leaping out of the slipstream range. 1.5, 1.6 now, so have a run through the S's. Should be fine for the remainder of this lap. River and in P3 we have Richie and Oscar. They lost positions, both of them. They were running P3, P4, now P7, P8. I will press replay. Let's see something. I guess it's already happened. Must have been maybe both hit the wall or had a bad chicane or whatever. Nonetheless, they are still close. 78. And we have now his current leading gaps. Kurt is on the softs, Richie on the softs, Oscar on the softs, those 3 on a similar strategy. Applying some pressure now. Be a good run, a little lift needed in the dirty air. Take advantage of the slipstream, lower the gases. He's having the run. Goes to the inside, is late on the brakes. Gets that move down for now. So up a position again. Oh, Richie, let's go to the TV camera. P7, Oscar. Oscar cut the chicane after a second, so won't be happy with that. Sloxy in P9 on the mediums. Prodigy just showing a little bit of damage, so at a moment probably that position to Deering now is not the end of the world. Deering is in the pro class. Prodigy in the AMS. What a time loss for Prodigy, and around the outside, but she's not fighting it. We're looking. Here's Miros Thomas, direct competitor in the class, behind Taz. Fast Furious, I've had another little mistake, like 37-0. Then again, with that chicane and Furious, they won't friends. There she. Again, I saw that coming. Could have ended in disaster, but again another bit of time lost and damage left on that car. Back to the front when off shred with really 3 seconds. Starting on the mediums was a good choice for him. Dylan's softs now not looking that good anymore. How long can he run? Same more river, and like when he was on the mediums, has the tire advantage now, but couldn't get that done for now, so he couldn't get that move done, sorry. It's night time, so it's hard sometimes to get there. They are medium tires now, definitely better tire compound compared to those warm softs. It's not much of a difference for the soft tire runs. Playing for the M class in the sprint model, which incurred on those softs. Let's see, his mediums now in a good position. Gain some position. So there's a yellow flag happening. River died somewhere. What happened? Was it in a... Whoa! Just that rear just went left, right. We couldn't catch it. Maybe also real issue, I don't know. He definitely needs to pit now. Big moment. Alright, and he comes out on a fresh set of soft tires. Big moment for the German driver. Very good position. Alright, so we're 16, 17 minutes in. Let's see how long can the soft tire runners go. Can they go up to 20 minutes? Maybe. It's definitely not as quick anymore. Medium tire runners 32.7% rest for 11 and at least 39 for Dylan. So very end of the soft tire runs here at the stage. We will choose 24 soft, 24th, cheap. Well, Sluxy 33, so I see the mediums they are performing better. Wait for what never know they're not using the pit entry for now. So, Richie's coming in. Luxy staying out, God staying out, Oscar staying but for one more Prodigy. Deering coming in. Chances on the medium, so he should be good for some more laps. River enough that he can stop. And Richie is on the mediums now. He's on the mediums. Thomas already pitted, I think, early. He was one of the very early pits that was on fresh soft tire steering. With some new softs as well on the outlap. Yeah, she's still running on his medium. So, current situation, and Dylan versus Lemon. Next round with advantage to Lemon. Say now those mediums, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Dylan headed to area. It's lap 13. Oh, it's to be one more. We also Emily was a bit surprised by that line. Those tires. Yeah, it's to the absolute limit. Beetlejuice comes in for service. And there's a little bump draft, so it's Chicoli bump drafting Dylan, and then go for move into the right hander maybe. Let's wait. See the understeer. This is Lemon's opportunity, and he's alongside. Car looks sketchy now on the rear and no turn in on the front, so and it should be the in-lap, pretty sure about that. So we have top 5 cars, we have 4 drivers on the mediums. Dylan, Trevor, on those softs, very long softs. Now then we have the chase crew. With the softs again. This was the thing I wanted to see. River versus TEC, inside line, TEC on the versus dash softs. Cannot really defend it. Stage is in as expected. So now wants to get that move done on TEC behind him. You see Richie and Kurt, also different strategies. Kurt on the softs with the run, braking the hairpin alongside. No, not quite there. Has to be patient. Oscar's on the softs as well. And we have the 2 teammates, Thomas and Thierry. 11, 12 both on quite 2 softs as well. Here's a lot on the mediums. Dashy also running the mediums and Prodigy with soft tires again. So there is Dylan who's in corner, came out in front of Chase Crew. Where's Taz? Taz lost a couple of positions now in this medium series. Doesn't really want to fight, I think, with the other drivers. I think it's a strategy. She got through. It's probably very lost car as well. They have tire advantage. Have to wait now a few guesses. It's tough. Go for the move, but there will be happen. Hello. Now we get a good run out of guesses. That looks good. And Oscar as well. Right down the inside. Oscar looking for a cutback. Moment. We'll get the run probably. Then on that long straight. And make some attempts at least to get past Taz. So for now he's looking left to right. There's the gap. Doesn't really help. And Taz gets a toe out of Kurt, and we have a little 3-wide situation. Maybe into the chicane corner inside Taz. This one. Oscar come back this time. Can they sort things out? I think they can. Ooh, someone died. That was Richie. Richie died. A brutal death. He was close. I think that's Beetlejuice. Now let's watch what happened. I think it was just curbs. Yep. And then he's stuck parks it in the middle of the road. Ooh, it. Thank God for ghosting. If I don't really like ghosting in a game, but he was like sitting in the middle of the track. Most of the drivers behind him, they also had like some yikes moments. Okay, that's definitely something to monitor for the championship standing. So it's very unlikely that he will the M class today. It's currently P15. Dread leading overall, and in the pro class, driving in second positions, Luxy in third. So those lead drivers in the pro class started on those mediums. Dylan went softs and softs again. Or River with the same soft, too soft, and the fastest lap so far, 32. 9.478, then Beetlejuice in P5 did it a little bit later than River might reported towards the end of the soft tire run. Oh, and here we go again. Too wide situation. And between then Oscar is going inside for Yesus, should get his car in, but just hearing also with good comeback race so far, started at the back 14-15, something like that. Now in P9. Oscar versus Kerr, that is for P2 in the M class, as a pro driver. We have Thomas's teammate right behind, Dashi, still running on medium tire compound, so let's probably go for a long run on him. Strategy who went onto the softs again, goes behind. Like a Richie routine after that moment, he had Taz who just went into pit lane and from softs. Those two also running those softs now. 33 minutes to go. Dashi, another moment, chicane. Just caught the end of it. Watch that from Strategy's perspective. Hey, flipped the wall with his rear and really took out Strategy of that Detroit. Which that precision basically gifted to him then as well. She's slowly getting up to pace after that here spin. Yeah, not an easy track at all. I think this was close battle at some point. Oscar now giving himself a little bit relief. 6/7 gap to Current, and you're still 9. But with a good run, closing that gap through 10th. Once again, comes down to chicane, final turn, run. It's okay, get it close, from about 3.5 slipstream now. Or turn number 1. Don't think it will be enough. It's kind of going defensive early. Lost a 10th, but keeps his car in front. The S's. Those gaps. 4 seconds, 4 to 5 seconds. Rounds Thomas, Richie, not up. Prodigy. And it's less than a second. She almost mediums and Thomas is in again. But we will be going for mediums now to finish the race. There she is in as well, 30 minutes mediums, probably in 2 sets of softs. Stay with Richie and Prodigy. Run. Or the Schnellfast racing driver. Former teammate with Prodigy. Can they make it work side by side to go? Prodigy a bit late, deep. This is the perfect comeback switcheroo. Richie. Nice little move. There could be some banter happening already in the party chat, or if not in the party chat, then later on we will probably get something like in your face. Again, both of the leaders are in now, Lemony and Shred. We go to the softs now. Okay. Stays in the lead. Lemony is on the softs and River with the run. Better exit, more speed coming out of the hairpin. Again, relatively easy overtake. And now how long the tire advantage? Definitely. Something monitor and Lemony. He takes the inside line. Stick that toe. The end. Keep that P3. Also now with his fresh tires compared to Rivo's. Softs are pretty much dead. They've lost quite some time. Behind. Five, Oscar with a good run. Closing that gap. Then it's not that important. Oscar is the lead amp car. Kurt is still within a second. Close and also during. Slapsy with a long stand on the mediums on the soft tire now, pushing towards the end of the race. Richie and Prodigy after the overtake. Prodigy trying to stay with Richie, but has a half-second penalty. He dropping out of the slipstream range. Very soon, or start finish straight of the penalty zone. Tough also with the tires. Different strategy in place for two. It's for Richie, office for Richie at the moment. We have some bigger gaps between Aerosfield and Dashi at 11 seconds. Thomas already 2 pit stops. Already on a soft tire again and has 51.5. Sure. Let's see if pit stop happening. Maybe the chicane. Maybe the chicane again, so on this first timed lap on soft tires, that sets the fastest lap for this race. 32.10. River's in. Using some positions now. Both are soft. Maybe mediums now. How much fuel we needed 75 roughly, and it's the entire compound now. Let's keep 11. We'll see. And the race finished then. So it's still not quite clear to how much time you lose, where you end up. Different strategy options with the softs and mediums in different orders, and with the traffic and some mistakes. Hard to predict. My end at least what will happen. Say shot. Definitely fastest driver. Leading on merit currently. Strategy as well, medium to soft. Oops. Stopping one more time for soft, so middle and soft, so good. So maybe risk another run on the soft, so triple soft, whatever. Maybe medium to soft. Now closing that gap to Dylan. That's also something to monitor, of course. Then we have true. Softs are not looking that good, but the same Norris car. With a good run. But hiding in the same class. That's why you can take it a little bit more easy. So like, okay, pass the driver at the moment, just let them pass, and we use the speed to extract some more. During the half of the penalty, he has to stop it now. Not past correct. Might lose that decision again. I know it's 4-3, and with the run, not close enough. Water, not easy. Not putting his nose in there just for now. We have Sloxy catching up with the third group, and Richie on his mediums for the fuel. Yeah, so mediums are looking okay. The fuel not quite, so another concern is needed, but the soft tire run. There's plenty of fuel, but the tires are not in a good shape anymore, and the corner is in. It was too low. Udo will gain some positions then. He will finish the race on this entire compound. Richie, they have to pit. What about Sluxy? And probably as well. Has to pit, so there's some positions like up for grabs, or take, or whatever we'll call it. On those last predicted meters now on this stint, almost by wind on both tires. If you're looking better for Beetle, you might be able to extract one more lap. The was car. Could do that pit stop now. Maybe can survive one more lap. See, one more lap would be ideal, of course, so that he definitely be able to another set of softs. It looks like he's coming in. Oh, that's still a bit of pain per entry. Okay, maybe look after tires or during his in, so he wasn't feeling that confident to survive on the field. Well, that could be another position. Crash mediums, and he was clearing as well on the softs. metal softs over medium, so yeah, that way round. So quick look to our race leader Shred, 21.6 and nearly 10 seconds up the road. Missed an overtake. Got past Dylan. Now Dylan once again last couple of minutes on those dead soft tires. That's where he lost the position to Germany, and Dylan will be pitting now. One more. Always one more. So I'm pretty sure that very soon Dylan will hit a lot of softs. The same then for Shred and Lemmy, but a little bit later, so they went longer on them. And they roughly do 15 minutes on softs each. For Dylan, it's nearly 20 minutes on the softs. That's strategy, and like from my perspective, that medium soft maybe faster strategy if you can extract pace out of those tires. Actually with a quiet race or stage. Richie now leading the amps again inspired him having this massive moment. But, and here comes the but, a pit stop is near. I think 15 minutes left roughly. Might be reaching over to softs again, so Dylan is in as expected. This car is fresh soft tires, and we see side by side two cars again during YouTube and Kurt during but fast. Kurt hiding the controls. So someone going is Richie into pit lane, and this is nice car. It's almost soft, so a bit of an advantage coming out of the hairpin. It should have Dylan is in, or didn't change tires, at least on my screen. Has to be a mistake. Let's see if, yeah, it still shows like pretty much dead tires, or no. He click do not change tires and just put in the fuel. I guess he has to do pit stop again. Oh no. That is a bit of a bummer. Sometimes, I mean, the spectator mode shows some glitches. It could be the case. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's not a glitch. It was a driver mistake. So it didn't change tires or anything. It's unfortunate. See the strategies come together towards the end, and here is Dylan right in the mix in that fight, and with the other drivers, River and Earring and Beetlejuice. But this time, yes, fresh, soft tires. Those tires 1-2 level older, not too bad, and Earring helping Dylan now. The little effect bump. get closer to river. But it's a penalty currently. Half second. Let's see, it's a second to Dylan. How much time will he actually lose? It's not like a very favorable penalty zone at all. Seconds gone already. Down the outside for Dylan. Get that done. Yes, no, yes. Yes, he did. Lebanese in already going for an uppercut, maybe on Travelers, 10 seconds. Then River hits the wall, coming out of the S's, gets damage, and indicates to Deering, go. Then River on his mediums against those soft tire runners is a little bit of a cork in the bottle at this stage. At 1.2 second, now he's good. Gap to Ebony 19 seconds at this stage. Gap level to Sluxy 1.2. Sluxy, let's have a look. He's low on fuel, he needs to pit as well. And Dread out on low fuel as well, so the leading lap or our race leader staying out for one more. That would be tight. What's the end? I think Sluxy has to pit this lap. So if Ebony there and Sluxy indicating pitting. Again, Scar in third overall, best enough of the AM drivers. It's again Dylan to Sluxy. Really close, Sluxy coming out. It's Dylan with a massive slide. I think he still has to run. Slugs. Let's see, 3/10. Sluxy with rash tires now, of course, the softs. Defending. Staying on the inside, probably. See, yeah, keeping it tight to the wall, so see Miller on to the outside again. Not this time. Again, Sluxy going defensive, making only gets maybe a compromised entry into the chicane. It's okay. Don't think he can defend that one. And Dylan, yes. A good run. Kenny, Shred is in as expected. Again, you see sideline for Sluxy. Made that move around the outside earlier on against Dylan. This time a little bit late there, side by side. This time Dylan on the inside for the next one. He gets his nose in from just. Very bold move. And it made it work. Sluxy as well and Deering. Also with a good comeback drive. Not over. Sluxy Deering, you see also the river is still there, so one little mistake and gain 2 positions. You could also lose 2 positions. It's less than 12 minutes to go, so the final stages of this round number 9. And Deering with the run, I think there was a lift. Really good defensive stuff on the inside, Sluxy around the outside. A bit of a wall was involved, and Sluxy is the position to do it from now into the chicane. Go another time. Hold it, Sluxy, but here comes maybe. Never know. Not yet, but it's also Beetlejuice right behind, so this is 4, 5 maybe, 5 maybe for those spots. River had to serve a penalty, so Beetlejuice goes up into P7. Let's have a look at Kurt, 2 in the M, Darcy Ritchie, and Prodigy again. So they're also close in battle for P2 in the M's. Everybody is on soft tires, but an earlier pit stop compared to Ritchie and Prodigy. So they will be fighting. It's not already for the final 10 minutes. See, Ritchie showed like he had pace to keep up with them very front. But that one mistake from chicane. Many catch Kurt who has had a great race so far. And one of his best races in TEC. 1 second, the gap still. Ritchie, I know he would love to beat Ritchie. Bennett has 6, 7 tenths. That gap just went so it's interesting. And then we have one of our unlucky drivers, Dashi, Thomas catching Dashi. Furious and Taz running so. Have a look. Red versus Lemony in just 2.3 seconds, so we were roughly at 10 seconds at some point. So what happened? I don't know. Maybe just fuel management a little bit better for Lemony, 2.5 seconds. It's not impossible. Scott E3 has a big lead over the rest of the M drivers. Dylan still not got away from Earring and Slugsy, two on-time rivals. Slugsy defending a positional taking that got away from Earring had a little bit of damage. Now also his tires can't probably attack until the end. Slugsy with one of the latest pit stops out of the front runners. Those tires are in best condition compared to Dylan. Just at 1 second. Less than 8 minutes to go. Yeah, still not decided what's going to happen. We have the next battle between Hammer and Choose. Choose on the soft tires should still have a slight advantage, I think, with the tires Ritchie past Current. It's dead. 9 overall, P2 pass, but this is the fight. Let's get you on board. And Prodigy chasing down Kurt and Ritchie. Tapped wall, I think it'll be good. Don't get it. And then Prodigy hit the wall. Gets himself some damage on front splitter and the left suspension. So just a tiny little mistake. It's not the end, but won't be happy with that, of course. Still in a good spot to at least get Kurt, but Ritchie having the second clear. And River second remains. Slugsy, Dylan, this is also like lip attack between those drivers. Slugsy, like his tires in the best shape out of those 3 cars, during suffering the most. It's earlier pit stop. I think Earring cannot keep up with that tire right now. went down to Lexi versus Dylan. We jump back to Prodigy got past Current. That's 1.6, 1.7 for now. Just outside of the range for the remaining 5.5 minutes. It looks like that Current's tires are dying. Yeah, the front, look at the front left, unfortunately, so using too much tires and able to fight until the end. Ashley and Thomas, see that gap, 1.4, 1.5. Also, you can see some battle happening. Last couple of minutes. Let's go back to this one where Dylan and Sluxy they ran up with Oscar. It's not a driver within their class, but still car running in front on that on track pace. It's just like flags or whatever. You see. Obviously looking racy is to get a position side by side coming out of the hairpin. Then with a different line. It's not using the slipstream for now. Playing the tactical games. Picking up the slipstream. Sending it, looking at working out. Aggressive move. Didn't saw it coming. I wanted to focus probably here on the run. It's too close. And once again, you see the two going probably side by side into turn number one. And didn't do it again. It's a special move using the outside line. This time now increased tire wear. Not doable at this stage, probably with 2.5 minutes to go. It's the battle for P3 in the Pro class. So let's see with the slight tire advantage a little bit later. This time it's the car that's leading into the long power section. Dylan now with the slipstream is gaining early. You see once again using the slipstream now, faking the attack, maybe staying on the outside, going late. Still on the outside, Sluxy has the inside line. Touches the wall, has to back out. And gets the much better exit out of the chicane, and now wants to go with a comeback. It will be the final lap for those two, while I think Dredd will have to push Lemony as well. Oscar might be on that final lap here as well. Sluxy or Dylan 5 that battle. Link's tires are cooked, are done. River. Pending that P7 by the looks of it. Maybe to choose P8. Richie in 9th. Virtually they're both struggling with the tires, so I don't think there will be any real attack but also had to back out with the tires pretty much dead. Ashley versus Thomas on the final lap. Here as well, we go back to and Dylan this time 3 tenths. The last opportunity for an overtake. Then we see Sluxy taking the sideline, going defensive. Passing Dylan around the outside, but covering the apex. Into the chicane we go. But around who's backing out of the situation. They go side by side. The chicane, Dylan had to back out. Maybe a penalty for Sluxy. He went a little bit too deep. The shred is on the final lap, Germany as well. See Oscar crosses the line, wins the class. Sluxy, no penalty, no, he survived Dylan and during 4, 5 and 6 river in 7th overall. 8, Richie and Prodigy, 9 and 10, Kurt. Kenny survived the chicane on their tires. Still has 6 seconds against Dashi. Thomas with some damage, so Chris knows. Kurt survived Dashi. Thomas now crossing the line. For the final time through the chicane. Tess as well on that final lap. It's going to Red dominated. Round number 9. Fastest lap. Race win. I think he also led every little lap of this race. Well done. Only 2. In good old PCR start test is running out of fuel, falling towards the finish line. Make it in time. Yes, does. That's it for round number 9. Race results once again. So Shred in the pro class all fastest lap. 70 car wins. Yams 32 points. Fastest lap. Yams, have a look. Then Oxytocin during river and 32. Have a look. 32.5 for Prodigy. Kills the fastest lap points. Cap class, if I'm not mistaken, they're close between Prodigy, Dashi, and Oscar. But yeah, Richie P2 and P5, Thomas, and Tess then. Righty. Then let's get into the final round of the season. One more place to go. This will be in Canada, Montreal, Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. The track, first time in TEC history that will be racing on this track. Will be a bit of an unknown. It's relatively new to the game there as well. Then hopefully a good race then to end season. Bring up the play. while we are the outro stuff, all that thing. So yeah, I think an interesting race, very fast lap times, and was definitely a fun one to commentate on. Really nice side-by-side racing action, some strong overtakes, good moves overall, and yeah, strategy options for drivers. Triple softs, mid soft strategies in various orders. Yeah, that looked definitely very interesting race, and also like close racing throughout the track. Didn't disappoint, no, not at all. Oh, we see that next round as well. So I'll stop waffling now. Time to get to bed now. Well, so yeah, next week, round number 10, the season finale, Montreal Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, and the championship standings will get updated soon. SLP and out, pretty sure the Pistols, they made a huge step, Shred winning round, Prodigy and a fastest lap as well, so they probably a nice little heading in final round. Until then, everybody, take care. Love you all. See you soon. Ikaye. Bye. Bye.